The very common myth is that autism is caused by vaccination, specifically MMR vaccines. This myth has been debunked by very strong medical evidence, and it's not true. So, vaccination is important and it does not lead to autism. The second common myth surrounding autism spectrum disorder is that it is caused by bad parenting. Whereas autism itself is a neurodevelopmental disorder and has a very strong genetic basis and very strong environmental influences causing it. This bad parenting is not a cause of autism spectrum disorders. The third common myth is that individuals suffering from autism spectrum disorders do not want social connectedness or are not empathetic. Whereas in fact it is false, as these people, they have a problem with socio-emotional reciprocity, but they don't want social connectedness. They also are empathetic towards others. It's just difficult for them to understand social cues and emotional cues. With early intervention and therapy, these can be taught to them. And such individuals just feel a little overwhelmed in social situations and a little confused, where we need to be understanding. Another myth surrounding autism spectrum disorder is that either these people are savants, geniuses, and experts in something they do, or they're completely intellectually disabled. Whereas this is false to some extent. There are some people who are very high functioning, who may be very good at a particular thing they do, and then there is a subset of population which might have intellectual disability along with autism. But there are also people who have normal intelligence and normal functioning as other individuals without autism spectrum disorder. Another myth surrounding autism spectrum disorder is that it is usually more in boys than in girls. Whereas data is suggesting that it is actually underdiagnosed and or misdiagnosed in girls, because they have slightly different or slightly subtle symptoms of autism than boys. So it's not true that boys always will be having autism more than girls. Then one myth is that all the people suffering from this disorder are non-verbal, whereas a subset of population of individuals suffering from autism spectrum disorder have non-verbal communication. Otherwise, people might have speech delays, some might be communicating normally, and some might have communication in other forms rather than verbal forms. The last myth is that autism spectrum disorder is completely curable. Now, we need to understand that this is a lifelong disease or disorder, and it has a lifespan prognosis. Patients can be helped with early intervention and early therapies, and they can lead a normal life, but they might have behavioral problems in between, and they might require interventions in between as well.